comes to me, I need to be clear about one thing first. Rape is wrong, so sexual harm is wrong. Child abuse is wrong. Victims matter, full stop. What I'm talking about is not excusing harm, it's about how we respond when someone admits they're struggling with dangerous thoughts or behaviors, and the hypocrisy is how people react. Everyone loves to scroll if you don't like it. That's the rule people push all the time until the topic makes them uncomfortable. Suddenly, nobody knows how to scroll anymore. Take pedophilia. I'm not a pedophile and I'm not defending abuse. If someone admits they're struggling with those thoughts and hasn't harmed anyone, hate does nothing. Pedophilia is already something that causes intense shame, fear, and self-disgust, even for the person experiencing it. If the goal is to protect children, the logical response is treatment, intervention, and prevention, not harassment until someone breaks. Condemning harm and encouraging help are not opposites. You can do both. The same applies to rape discussion. Most rapists are in the right mind and they should be held fully accountable. That doesn't change, but not every case comes from the same place. Some involve intoxication, being drugged without consent, coercion, manipulation at a young age, or severe mental instability. That doesn't erase the harm, but it does matter when we talk about how to prevent it from happening again. We already accept this logic in other crimes. When someone commits murder while being a psycho, we still acknowledge the harm. We will also recognize they were insane, and treatment becomes a part of the response. That doesn't mean murder is less bad. It means mental capacity matters. So why does all nouns disappear when the crime is sexual? Why does everything become a hate mob instead of a serious conversation about prevention? And to be clear, understanding circumstances is not the same as excusing actions. Victims don't become less important just because we talk about mental health, correction, or treatment. If you truly care about victims, you should care about stopping harm before it happens again. And that means encouraging people who recognize their dangers to seek help, not bullying them and then pretending it's moral. You can't preach, just scroll and then lose your mind when a topic makes you uncomfortable. Consistency matters. Accountability matters, victims matter, and prevention matters more than performative outrage. Now let's talk about another thing people refuse to be honest about. People get extremely emotional when a dog gets put down. And yes, it's sad, but not every situation is the same. Some dogs are genuinely dangerous. Some have attacked multiple times. Some cannot be safely rehabilitated. Acknowledging that reality doesn't mean you hate animals or enjoy suffering. It means you understand that public safety matters and sometimes there isn't a perfect solution. You can feel empathy and still accept reality. You could feel sad and still understand why something has happened. That same logic applies everywhere else, humans included. Nouns doesn't mean cruelty, it means responsibility. And now fandom culture, because this needs to be said loudly. Killing a character does not mean you own them. It does not mean you are that character, and it does not give you authority over how anyone else interacts with them. If you see someone you ship with a character, you can and immediately act like they're in love with you or violating you somehow. That's a you problem. That's production, that's ego, and honestly, that's the gross part. No one is attracted to you just because they uniship with a fictional character you relate to. Thinking that way is self-centered and uncomfortable. You are not the character. You do not become them. You do not gain ownership over them or other people's feelings just because you can. You don't get to say you can't uniship because I can them. You don't get to claim someone else is crossing boundaries that you invented, and you definitely don't get to frame yourself as a victim because someone enjoys a character differently than you do. Fandom is not ownership. Kinning is personal, not territorial. And human shipping is about someone's connection to a character, not you. If you're uncomfortable, that's valid, but still your responsibility to manage it. Block, mute, scroll. The same advice everyone else gets. You don't get to demand tolerance while refusing to practice it yourself. Again, same rules applies everywhere. If you don't like it, scroll. Consistency matters.